What's up? This is your boy bgrynch and his girl.
Reilly, hey.
Yeah, we were only waiting for you to say it for like 10 minutes, but I'm glad that you finally did.
It takes me a minute.
Yeah, she's a little slow today, but she had a rough day, didn't you?
But you could always flip it around, so that's a good point.
You got to turn that frown upside down.
Turn it right around.
I want to get right into this fucking show because I'm pissed as fuck.
Do it.
Alright, well, check this out. You know how I feel about filters, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think filters misrepresent a person's looks. Okay? Especially like on a dating app, when you use a filter, you automatically are lying to a person before you even meet them because you have misrepresented your looks. And I think that that's bullshit. And the reason why I bring that up is because I'm getting fucking really sick and tired of fucking memes. Okay? Especially memes, like for instance, you know, guys will cry about losing their girlfriends. And it's like, dude, fucking put your boy pants on. What's that?
Like anybody gives a fuck, first of all.
Yeah, exactly. It's like nobody gives a fuck that your girl left you, fucking loser. Okay, you probably fucking did something wrong. Who cares? And then, you know, there are other guys. I actually wrote it down. I didn't fucking bring it with me like a moron. But all the pity party fucking apps, memes rather, fucking really get my fucking goat. Okay? Especially when they're trying to make you feel sorry for someone. Alright? I feel so depressed. You know, I can't get over the fact that my depression is overriding my happiness and my anxiety level is just off the chart and there's nothing I can do about it. And, you know, it's like, first of all, if you're a guy, don't you have a girlfriend that you can complain to? And if you're a girl, don't you have a boyfriend that you can complain to? Why do you have to complain to fucking Facebook like anybody gives a fuck? And the reason...
You're throwing out that fishing pole for attention.
Yes.
Attention.
I'm going to take females, for example. I've noticed that when females put out that, oh, I live in so much pain, my life is so dark, the only people that respond are dudes. Okay?
Why?
Because they want to be her savior, so she feels like, oh my God, this guy has the answers, I'll let him in my pants.
Captain Save-A-Ho.
Captain Save-A-Ho. Do we know somebody like that? She doesn't answer. She doesn't answer.
No, you glitched.
I said, do we know somebody like that?
I think we do.
Yeah, not anymore. Because I fall for those fucking memes. I'm like, oh my God, this girl is in distress. It's bgrynch to the rescue. Yeah. Yeah. That's why I had a fucking heroin addict for a fucking girlfriend who was fucking actively using, and I got syphilis from her.
How does that always end up?
It ends
like
up bad. It ends up bad. So
one day you're gonna realize, you know, the same mistakes, end up with the same conclusions, perhaps.
Well, isn't that what they call insanity, when you try the same thing over and over and you come out with the same result?
Yes, I've been to rehab as well, so yes, that's the first thing I learned.
That's funny. Yeah, so I get really upset when I see a lot of memes that are about someone's personal feelings. It's like, if you really feel that dark and depressed, go to a fucking doctor. You need to be on antidepressants or some kind of medication, you know, because I don't want to know. You need to keep that shit to yourself. You know?
Yeah, people post way too much personal shit on social media. I don't do it at all. It's just, it's all about making yourselves feel better. That's all. It's a very selfish act.
It's pity party.
That's all that they want. Yeah, it's a pity party. They just want any attention just to feel better, get themselves out of themselves, and fucking all that bullshit. It's just.
And they want to look and see that there are fucking 30 fucking carry emojis and heart emojis, and that there are fucking 10 comments from fucking 10 douchebag dudes that want to fucking say, you know, give the best advice. Be strong. You can handle this. You know, when I fucking put a fucking when I comment,
God you can trust.
yeah, when I put a comment on a meme like that, it's fucking 4 pages long because I'm actually trying to fucking diagnose the person's mental problem and fix it for them. You know, and
thoroughly too.
Yeah, well, you know, I'm a very explicit guy. You know,
not every eye.
Yeah, exactly. And then I don't even get a fucking like on it, and all these other guys are getting hearts, and they look at me like, "Oh, this fucking guy's crazy." When it's like, "Bitch, you the crazy one. I'm the one that's crazy that actually knows about being crazy, and can fucking help you actually because of my experience being so fucking crazy."
Which makes you more sane than most.
Exactly. I'm so fucking crazy that I'm sane. It goes around in a circle. Plus, the medication I take helps.
Always. I think 90% of people should be on medication.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much everyone's just fucking nuts in their own way.
You know, everybody suffers from chronic anxiety. Or not chronic anxiety, but every normal person, every person in the world suffers from anxiety from some kind of pressure, whether it be financial, whether it be work, whether it be relationships. Everybody feels anxiety. But, you know, when you feel chronic anxiety, then that's a problem because
debilitating anxiety.
Yeah, it is. It is. I had what did you do? What's the word you just used?
Debilitating.
Debilitating. I like that. I had a debilitating panic attack last night where I was shaking very, very bad. But the weird thing is that my mind was perfectly fine, but I could not even hold a cup without shaking the fucking soda out of it. It's the first time that it's ever happened like that in years, and it went away. I toughed it out.
I get ones that last hours. It's not like a 5-minute one. It lasts hours long. You were on the phone with me one time when I was having one.
Oh, yes. Many times.
Actually, my daughter had one yesterday, which was terrifying.
I know.
I felt very, very sorry for her.
I felt very bad for the fact that your daughter had a panic attack, and that's why it was my suggestion that she see a therapist. And
kids suffer from anxiety too.
Absolutely, I was a kid that suffered from anxiety.
Especially now.
Yeah.
With everything going on.
Yeah.
You know, it's a lot. They can only understand what they can understand, and it's hard.
It's very hard. That's what she said. Hey, they can't see your smile. Yeah, but sometimes when it comes to a kid having anxiety, it's very important probably for the parents to see a therapist as well so they know how to properly handle a kid that might be experiencing chronic anxiety.
I'm all for doctors, medications. Like the Joker movie, all right? When I told you to watch the Joker.
Yeah. I think the movie was just called Joker.
Whatever. But it was probably, that was the best movie I've ever seen in my life, and it was the best depiction of mental illness ever.
Yeah, well, it was a commentary on social society.
It's fucking phenomenal.
It absolutely was. It absolutely was. I like the fact that it had very little to do with the Joker, and it had more to do with mental health and the problems with, especially mental health when it comes to people that don't have a lot of money or insurance to afford to see a normal doctor. When you have to go to a caseworker to use as your psychiatrist, I mean, what the fuck is a caseworker? You know, a caseworker doesn't know shit. You know?
You're just another fucking number to them.
Exactly.
That's it. Filed away.
Yeah. And, you know, it's caseworkers are, unfortunately, if that's all you could do and that's all you got, then a caseworker is better than nothing, I would have to say.
Anything's better than nothing.
Yeah, because the problem with mental ailments, they're not going to go away themselves.
For me personally, I think I get a lot of help having at least one person like you know, to speak to that understands, because trying to talk to somebody that doesn't have any ailments is very difficult for them to understand and grasp where you're coming from or how it feels. And just having one person that's close to you that doesn't judge at all that's the most important thing to me. You know, I need that.
Yeah. Well, I certainly don't judge it. I'm all for helping people with mental ailments because I am so well versed because I just about have every mental ailment that one person can have. I am like a cesspool of mental ailments.
A cesspool.
Yes. You should see the inside of my medicine cabinet. It's disturbing.
Oh, I've seen it.
I know you have. I
gasped out loud.
What's that?
Gasped.
You gasped?
I gasped out loud.
Yeah, it's interesting to look inside my medicine cabinet. It's even more interesting to look underneath my sink. I could open up a pharmacy for mental disorderly people to come and into my house. I could diagnose them, prescribe the medications that I already have in my house, and make them better.
I was so taken aback that I clutched my pearls. Well, I wasn't wearing pearls, but I would have.
Yes. Until I gave you that pearl necklace.
That was fake. Fake.
Yeah. It was sperm. I kid. Yeah, mental illness is a big thing for me that I try and, bring up a lot on Underground Live, the LSTV show. And I actually have a number for the Seth line, which is a line that you could call if you need somebody to talk to. And I'm going to actually, we're gonna go get it right now.
Get it, because no matter what, you're never ever alone, and you're not the only person that feels that way. And never think that.
Exactly.
Ever.
I can't find it. I was so unprepared for today's show.
You know what? You gotta get your shit together, man.
I know. It's just that I have so much shit going on with the television show that I've been very, very busy. My head is, yet I'm keeping my cool. I have not gone mental yet.
Oh. Good job. Get a gold star.
Thank you. You would expect at this time that I might get manic or some shit, but I'm fucking keeping it pretty bossa nova.
You are. Stay level.
Yeah, I gotta stay level. I got important shit to accomplish. Listen, I'm not here to take part. I'm here to take over.
That's it. I like it.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, and being the voice of the voiceless, I chose that, to be the voice of the voiceless. So, yeah, I'm not here to take part. I'm here to take over. And you'll see my team of Underground Livers, okay, between Brittany, you, and I, we're going to save the world.
We are. And we're damn good people, man. We're up to the challenge.
Absolutely. Well, we got 2 minutes left before we have to end this fucking show. So, is there anything that you would like to speak about?
In this 2 minutes? No, just once again, you're never alone. There's always help, and you're not the only one, and we love you.
Yeah, absolutely. For those,
except for the douchebags.
Yeah, we don't like douchebags. If for some reason you're experiencing a mental problem, or you think that you may be experiencing a mental problem, you can always message me on Messenger at bgrinch Ruben, and I will furnish you with the phone number to the Seth line that is here in South Florida. It doesn't matter what state you're in. There's always somebody that will talk to you and listen to you and perhaps guide you in the right direction of, sanity, because it's debilitating to have a mental illness, and it's just not cool.
Like that word, don't you?
But you taught me. I knew what debilitating was. I just don't use it every day.
I know.
You caught me by surprise. I was like, she's sharp on that shit. That was good.
You know I'm all about that good vocab.
Yeah, except for aforementioned and subsequent.
Oh, here we go. That's for another show, though.
Okay. Yeah, Reilly doesn't know what aforementioned or subsequent means. Because I subsequently mentioned the aforementioned word. Now I'm using it wrong. But I'm trying to show off, and that's not working out for me.
It is a fail, but it's okay.
Yeah. Well, anyway, it's time to go. Say goodbye to everybody.
Bye, everybody.
All right, this is your boy bgrynch with his girl Reilly saying, hey, Keep it real. Love each other. Peace the fuck out, y'all.